Hey, I'd like to make a Dota rap.
I got a first pick. Should I get Beastmaster?
Forget Beastmaster, I'm the Beat Master. Yo, Lumi, give me a beat.
Hey, yo, they rap about sex, drugs, and money.
But we Asian rapping straight from TS3.
Yo, this is MC Hit and DJ Lumi.
Coming at you with a Dota commentary.
Hoping Ice Rock won't nerf our OP rap.
Cause this is dedicated to that team fab.
Hey, I heard that NYM team is pretty rad.
Well, all I see is Pusher playing that.
Checking the CS on that Chaos night.
Look, Lumi's gonna miss another team fight.
Nah, man, my commentary's a hella tight.
Cause we'd be a pair of Asian gangsta.
What? That even rhyme?
It's like, cause I'm the Beat Master.
Hello and welcome to another audio commentary done by Luminous, and today I have a very special guest. His name is Jack, and he is the head of Jack's Dota, a fellow Dota commentator. Why don't you take a moment and introduce yourself?
Hello guys, this is Jack, and yes, I have my own channel, Jack's Dota, and I've been commentating recently, and I look forward to this game. And first time dual commentating, so forgive me if I make any mistakes.
And Jack is one of our new commentators at DotaCommentaries.com. We recently have kidnapped a couple of commentators from YouTube. So if you're tired of hearing my voice or the other commentator's voice, you could hear Jack's very enthusiastic voice or other commentators at DotaCommentaries.com. So a self-plug there. And here's where I usually say, Jack, would you like to talk about one of the teams? But this is ARSH play in the viewers game, and as you can see, all 10 players are playing Ursa today, and I mean there is not much strategy involved. But Jack, before we pause and start with this commentary, just give us a brief rundown of how this game is going to be and what we're expecting.
Okay, well I still think it might be interesting to go through these players and their picks, if you will. So
sure.
They're all Ursas, and so I guess at least in Sentinel we'll have carry Ursas, support Ursas, Blink Ursas, Lothar Ursas, Vlad Ursas, and like who knows what else. So I guess this game will just be to see who can get the most hits out, because Fury Swipes does stack apparently, and so two Ursas attacking at the same time is just crazy, and yeah, we'll see how these players can utilize that.
Alright, so for those of you, and shout out to Suspect and Escape Artist who's joining us live in the TeamSpeak 3. We're listening to this commentary, and for everyone that's listening, I'm going to be on pause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. And to make sure everyone is same and time, I'm looking at the replay timer on the bottom right, and it's going 23, 24, 25, 26. Alright.
Okay, I think I'm right on.
Okay, so I was on the Sentinel, and Neverlight is actually Jack, so both of us are on Sentinel. And I remember right at this moment we were debating on chat, saying that does Fury Swipe stack, because at that point we did not know yet, and we're going for the level 1 Roshan. And end of the game, the other team told me they're also debating about whether Fury Swipe or not stacked or not. Even though they believe the stack, they're not going for Roshan. So there's already a divergence using the same hero so far.
That would have been really interesting if they decided to go try it out as well, as then we would have a 10-man team fight at Roshan before the game even starts. Yeah.
And there is going to be a Roshan, and there's not much interesting to talk about there. You want to talk about how different players are diverging with the different items to start with, and already different people are getting vastly different items.
Yeah, well, I must criticize the Quelling Blade, because if I recall correctly, it does not stack with Fury Swipe, so it's completely a useless spider unless he just wants to, chop down trees for fun. But I guess there's more than one on the map, and there's like double stout shields. Almost everyone has a stout shield, though. Lots of people starting with poor man's shield, and Roshan just went down so fast, and now Sentinel is all at level 2.5, like before the creeps even spawn, and that'll probably make a big difference.
Already Luminous talking some smack, and looks like the laning wise it's going to be Ursa and Ursa, but now it just comes down to player. Now talking about the mid lane, you see myself going mid lane, and Spoonface is a player that's vastly better than us most of all, and looks like we're trying to gank him unsuccessfully there. Spoonface is probably the highest skilled player here, and I'm holding the Aegis thinking that might give me advantage, and that's why I'm soloing him mid. And there's I remember calling on TeamSpeak that this is going to be a everyone's going to get their own lane, and we're going to have 2 junglers, and this will maximize our level advantage. That's how the plan is going, but
yes.
I'll let you guys see how it's actually going to roll out.
That was definitely the plan, as I guess 5 solos would be win instantly. But right now I think I'm kind of helping you at mid. Nope, gonna go into the forest right there. And
yeah, so I'm gonna take a moment and talk about how everyone is getting different items. Myself talking, I got a poor man shield and then some restorative. Poor man shield, just hoping it'll block some of the damage, which is really a foolish attempt because Fairy Swipe is where most of the damage is coming from, and poor man shield I don't think will block all too much, to be honest.
yes, that is pretty true, but it still goes a long way in blocking creep damage, I guess, as everyone seems to have one, and definitely essential for jungling.
And oh my god, look at top forest. We see some choke point juggling up here. And man, I am actually pretty happy seeing one of the things that I talked about now being used in the game. So that's pretty cool. Curry Sauce is choke point jungling in the forest. Meanwhile, Hit also choke point jungling. And you can see Hit is already going for his Vladimir. So it's probably going for the support Ursa, as you talked about earlier.
Yes, definitely the support Ursa. I think we agreed to have 2 Vlads, which is actually a good idea since, well, we're not going to be, all 5 of us are not going to be together at the same time. And yes, I recall First Blood being not so late, but I'm probably wrong. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably keep my eyes out on Hit because he is defeating Ursa as well, I remember, so probably First Blood will end up on him. Not much action going on because there aren't any stuns. The best we could get is an Earth Shock at melee range and hopefully try to kill there. Both sides are just farming in the jungle or in lane. There's not much going on in a, what do you expect from an all random Ursa game?
Yeah, you cannot expect any more than just have a bunch of bears running around and being totally hilarious. And I guess, I don't know, is anything going to happen at mid right now as I see you just owning Core Light there, but he is getting out of there. And look at bot actually. Yeah. Oh, and yes, that was First Blood at bot.
Was it just a regular right click or was it the Earth Shock? I sorry missed that.
Well, it was basically Pavgio going up against me and Suspect, but we both had our overpower out and just killed him in, I guess, 3 hits each. That's 6 hits in total, and he just went down right there, like boom, disappeared. And
Suspect with the First Blood Gold has picked up a Ring of Health. I have to say this is a poor choice, especially in the Ursa versus Ursa. In this kind of matchup, it's all about movement speed and position, and getting that early boots of speed with his First Blood Gold would have been gold, and he would have got himself with such a big advantage against Suspect, or against the Pavgio, who's also in this lane. Pavgio smartly picks up boost of speed, so despite getting First Blood, he is going to have advantage in this lane just because he's faster.
I'll have to let you look at top right now, as I think... No, oh, look at that, 4 HP on Inept.
And that's what I mean, that boost of speed, saving lives. And
boots of speed right there, exactly what you just said. 4 HP getting out of there, that was pretty intense, I guess.
So meanwhile, I mean, both sides is just basically spamming Earth Shocks and Overpower. And I have to say, at that moment in time, what was going through my head is, okay, I gotta get my face boots before anyone else. If I get my face boots, then I'm gonna be the most dangerous thing on the map. And
oh, and look at you getting ganked right now, but you do see that.
Yeah. Yeah, and this game is gonna be a wardless game, because I don't think that both teams are worried about wards at this point. There's really just everyone getting shoes, and as Suspect picks up the shoes, so he is the most stacked Ursa at this point, having a shoes and Ring of Health. That Ring of Health doesn't do all too much. I don't think the Vanguard even do too much. The HP is not going to be, really anything, and the regeneration is just, not too helpful either. So.
Yeah, since you die in like literally an instant against Ursa. And so yeah, I guess Ring of Health definitely not the best choice out there if it doesn't really improve your max HP. Well, it doesn't anyways, but it kind of does if you die slowly, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And I have to ask, do you guys hear a lot of feedback noise from or like a fan noise
No, I don't
Because
actually.
my
Your voice
computer
is
is
coming.
rolling pretty crazily.
Your voice is
Okay,
coming along
as
pretty
long as
clear
you
to
guys
me.
don't, then it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want to give me a creep check? Because I'm not sure there's not much going on, and
Okay, sure. I'll do the creep check since.
and he just came by neutral creep. That's what I mean by the feeder.
Right, it was the feeder, so I'm going to start by feeding the creeps first. And so on last hits, you're actually leading, well, tied with Spoonface with 22, Suspect with 12, Pavjo with 20 as well, Juno. I don't think these names really help, man. I'm going to say Light Blue Ursa with 19, who is Juno. Core Light and Hit with 0, but I guess they've been jungling. I have no idea what Core Light's doing. He has 0 and 2 jungle kills. Hit with 10 jungle creep kills. Me with 14 jungle creep kills. So I guess pretty even now in terms of both teams, as there's these. You're like matching out pretty evenly with Spoonface so far.
Yeah, and you can see that Spoonface and myself both going for the phase boot, and I was saying earlier, phase boot is going to be the boot of choice here. It will be a lot faster than any other moving Ursa, and when you get speed, this is all